All right. Shalom, shalom. All right. Hey, before I get started, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Hey, double honors unto my apostles and others, a great millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akio. That's how you're pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. Shalom. And shalom to the few sincere sisters as well. Doing this live stream lesson while I'm in motion. But, you know, as the title says, Republican or Democrat, you know, something to that extent. I didn't, you know, I was making it as I was in motion. But no matter who wins tomorrow, America loses. Understand that, all right? You know, we're about 24 hours, give or take, into when everything that we've had to suffer, and what I mean suffering is, you know, all the talking heads and the talking suits and the pawn celebrities and talk, you know what I mean, on both sides, you know. That'll be it. That's it. It's been an annoying following 12 to 24 month period that we've been in, right? Everybody's been mad about something, you know, stressed out. Both sides have threatened to leave the country or do whatever they're gonna do. And like I said, either way, America loses. America loses, and you Americans lose. Okay? Think about that. Sorry, this weather is wind out here. It's crazy. What's going to change? What's going to change? Either way, this economy is going to shit. You had I believe it was the CEO or somebody of JP Morgan, I forget who it was recently, state that we're already in World War III. So who's going to stop that? See, this is why this whole voting ordeal is actually against the scriptures. Now I'm driving, all right? I'm driving, so I can't look it up, but this is where, as an adult human being, man or the word vote. See, you all think like voting is just something as simple as, no, you know, I voted on this poll and I said Michael Jordan's the greatest basketball player of all time. And you think it's just on a simple surface level. Go look up the word vote, what it goes into. Voting is you basically giving you're basically showing your allegiance to a deity. Because that's what this is coming down to. Everybody has this mind frame that, you know, on the right side, the Republicans, they believe that Trump is their Lord and Savior. He's going to fix their lives and save the country and save their job, whatever the hell their minds have cooked up. that you're supposed to, you know, hate the world and all the things in it. You know, these are all points in the scriptures. All right, flee ye out of her. Right? These are all points of the scriptures of taking your spirit out of this place. All right. Now, of course, scriptures say using the world yet not abusing the world. So you gotta deal with the world. All right. You gotta go to work. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Those things. But to be invested in these things is you showing your allegiance to this system, and that's the problem with it. Because either way, you're saying that, oh, I believe that this person is going to fix my condition and fix this world and make it better for me. No, neither one of them are going to make it better. Thus saith the scriptures. Scriptures tell us that, you know, was that Jeremiah the 51st chapter? Give her balm, whether that she may be healed, which is a facetious question. Because there, as the scriptures continue to go on, it tells you that there is no healing for this place. That's the kicker. There is no healing for this place. It's over with. Neither one of them have the power to heal this place, because this place is not meant, it's going down. The Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ, right, are totally against this place. Okay? They're totally against this place. They're the ones responsible for bringing this down. So what do you think? You think Trump, like, that's what I said. This is where people are getting to this idol worshiping, thinking that these two puppets are going to fix your fucking problems. They're not. And matter of fact, to be real with you, beyond fixing your fucking problems, they're legitimately making your problems worse. They're making this place worse. Park this car. Bear me 1 second. All right. Let me get that scripture, actually. Bear me 1 second. All right. Yeah, Jeremiah 51, and we'll start at 7. Actually, we'll start at 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, and he will render upon her a recompense. Right. The fleeing out of this is not physically buying a airplane ticket and taking your ass to wherever you feel in the country, in the world, is a better place. That's not what this is speaking on. The fleeing here is the mentally fleeing out of this place. You know, understanding that this place is going down. There is no fixing this place. And if you want this place fixed, then you're not in the spirit of the Lord. You're not. You're a hypocrite. If you say you believe in the scriptures and you are looking for this place to be saved, then you're not in the spirit of the Lord. You don't understand the will of the Lord. You don't understand why this place was set up. You don't understand where we are according to biblical prophecy. You don't understand who you are, more than likely. There's a lot of things. If you're in the mind frame of this place continuing, then you're not in the right spirit. All right. So it says, flee out of her, out of the midst of Babylon. Right. And deliver every man his soul. Right. Because before you are physically / spiritually delivered out of this place, or I mean, your life spared out of this place, you got to already be out of this place, man. Like I say, man, if you still believe that voting again is the answer, that shows like a very low intelligence that you really truly are. All right. Voting is not real. It's not. Voting hasn't done any good for anybody. Hell, voting is not even serving you so-called white people anymore. But everybody is in this gang war fight of, nah, my person's going to change this. And how dare you be in support of that person? Or how dare you be in support of that? And it's just like both sides are laughing at you. You should go watch go watch that episode of South Park where Obama won. All right. When Obama won in the on the South Park episode, you had one side that was celebrating in chaos, and then you had the other side that were basically trying to flee and were fighting because of the fact that he won. And that was relevant then and is relevant today. All right. It says, where we at? Verse 7, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Yeah, at one point, America was the head country in charge. America said so. America said jump. All the nations said how high. But that ain't the case no more. All right? That ain't the case no more. America is falling. Babylon, aka Babylon, is falling. But of course, most of the people won't see that or won't accept that because why? You don't have a vision of what's to come after that. So you're holding on to what you feel is your foundation when this foundation is crumbling right underneath our feet. Because it's ceasing. It had been a golden cup, but it's not anymore. It's not anymore. Anybody that says differently is lying. And they'll use the same rhetoric of talk of, well, these other countries. Yeah, these other countries are shit too. But who's at fault at that? The world is a piece of shit at this point. Because why? This rulership, which is not just an American rulership, but really a Edomite-based rulership, has turned the world into shit. Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Who's the wicked? That's why I said, if you aren't able to see that this is the home of the wicked, the land of the wicked, that we're under a wicked rulership, then you're lost in the sauce. You're the blind. And you're going to be destroyed anyway, so who cares? All right. Reading on. Verse 8. And it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her, if so she may be healed. Yeah. Ain't no matter. You could cry for this place, all that, pray for America, all of that. It ain't no healing for this place because this place was not set up to rule forever. All right. See, something that the elite know that the regular, everyday, voting, beer drinking Edomite doesn't know is that this world, that the Lord is real. And I'm not talking about your God and Jesus Christ real. I'm talking about the creator of the heaven, earth, and everything that you see according to the Bible is real. And his name is Yahweh, and his son is Yahweh Shai, and that he's a so-called black man, and who his people are. Understands that very well. Okay? And he understands through biblical prophecy. Go back to the book of Daniel about the four beasts. All right. The fourth beast being more diverse, being diverse from the other ones. Well, what does that mean? That's this whole voting system. Let's get that actually. Yep. This is Daniel 7:23. And thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it into pieces. Right? That's the fourth beast. We are in the fourth beast. And what did it say? Shall be diverse from all from the other kingdoms. What's so diverse about this kingdom versus the Babylonians, the Assyrians, the Medo-Persians, et cetera, right? Is the fact that This is supposed to be democracy, right? A system of voting, right? This is where, hey, shalom, shalom. This is where people vote. That's the part that makes this more diverse than other nations, other kingdoms. Medo-Persians didn't have a voting system where all the people come out and cast their vote and be heard to see who's going to be the next king. No. All right. But in this society, that's what they tell you. Even though the voting is already, they're not selected. Presidents are not selected, are not elected. They are selected. All right. But nevertheless, the system of which we live in is diverse from the monarchy systems of old. Okay. So again, it says the fourth beast, thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break into pieces. All right. And it says, and the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall arise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. Yeah, what did we just experience this past weekend? All right, we just experienced daylight savings. That's the changing of times. That's an element of changing of times. Okay, he's changed the calendars around. He's changed a lot of elements dealing with time. Okay. And shall wear out the saints. This whole system has us all worn out. But see, pride won't allow the people to express how worn out they are, because that whole, pull yourself up by your bootstrap talk is what's got everybody plagued. That this world has gaslit the people into believing that you're the problem or you're lazy. That's why you're in the situation and the predicament that you're in. No, it's this society that we're in that's kicking all of these people ass, and especially you so-called white people at this point, because them curses is on your heels, man. See, y'all so-called Edomites, this system has always been in your favor. This system has never been in you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans' favor. All right. But as so-called white people, it's been in it's been in your favor up until probably the last 15 years, 20 years, probably, for sure. All right. But look at you now, you're angry. That's why I say, and I'm not even talking about tomorrow, so-called Negroes losing their shit. And what are you going to do? What you niggas going to do, man? You better be trying to figure out how to come up with your rent. That's all that we've always been having to deal with. But it's you so-called white people. You going to be the ones, if your side loses, that's going to be so inflamed and angered that it's going to cause a lot of you to go out to these streets and do a lot of BS. All right? You got these areas out here on the West Coast, what is it, that where some of these mail-in ballot holders have been attacked, right? You think these, who do you think have been doing that shit? You think it's been so-called Leroy and little man is doing that shit? Get the fuck out of here. That's you so-called white people pissed off at everything. All right. Let's keep going. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume it and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdoms and dominions and the greatness of the kingdom of, under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Right. This is the last kingdom. This is the last kingdom before Yahweh Shai returns. That's why when Yahweh Shai, who the world enemy calls Jesus Christ, came onto the scene over 2,000 years ago, which kingdom did he come on the earth under? The Romans, which the Romans represents the fourth beast, the last part of the statue as well. See, the last part of the statue is the Roman Empire, which leads into the NATO EU, all right, the 7 heads, 10 horns, iron mixed with clay, all right, because even this system today, This is a reincarnation of the ancient Roman Empire. It's a modernized Roman Empire. That's what we're in today. But there's no kingdoms to come after that except the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, which will be given to his people, which are the Israelites. It's just that simple. Okay? Let's see. About to close up here in a second. So again, back to this Jeremiah 51 and 9. And it says, and we should have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let her go, everyone into his own country, for judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up to the skies. Right? That's what's happening. See, while everybody here is in America is fighting their neighbor, literally destroying the very fabric of this place, these other nations are unifying right underneath right in front of your eyes. You know, BRICS is adding all these nations. BRICS is adding all these different, you know, they're unifying themselves. All right. But what is the American people doing? The American people are divided. Divided. Watch. We're gonna see whether it's people paid to do it to provoke these type of situations. Either way, watch. It's going to become a lot more, depending on whoever wins or loses, people are going to be divided. All right. So again, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and close up here. I just want to hit a few scriptures real quick about this. All right. But yeah, man, watch. It's going to be a very interesting time between now and tomorrow night. Keep your eyes, brothers and sisters, be on your pivot, man. You know, be circumspect, be wise. Be wise as a serpent. Stay out the way. All right. It's probably a good thing tomorrow night if you can. Lock your go get in the house before it gets dark. Lock your door. You know what I'm saying? And be mindful. Not saying be, you know, sitting at the front porch with your shotgun and your boots strapped on all night. I ain't saying none of that either. But in the spirit of it, you might want to let me see how this next few days are going to play out with these people, man. You know? Or don't. Be, you know, we don't got, that's the thing about it. If you're in the truth of this, of what's going on, you shouldn't have we don't got a dog in this fight. This ain't Israelite business. But I will say, in closing, I do believe that Kamala will win. I believe Kamala's going to win and bring in a lot of devastation to this country. See, the Trumpers just want to be left alone and sit on their porch down a dirt road and listen to country music and worship Jesus Christ. Right? So again, if Trump wins, nah, y'all just gonna go back into your hole of being Americans. Nah, man. Bring y'all all that shit y'all was talking, man. A lot of y'all are the grandsons of KKK racist members and people. But you want to sit around and act like, nah, man, bring your ass outside. Stand on that business you've been talking about. Y'all love to, you know, show off your guns and riot and rifles. And talk your shit about what you gonna do. Hey, man, stand on them words. Do that. See? So, like I say, man, be circumspect. Be mindful. This specifically in this time we're in now until really this inauguration, really be mindful, man. Watch out for people, you know, keep your head on a swivel. You feel me? So with that, I'm going to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem, Rakakwadash. Hey, double honors unto my apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. Shalom.